I beg, make you no vex. If you play, we dey play, oh. JB, what the vibe? Snow beats, let's go. Me and Boo Boy chat, free on mine.
Yeah.
Free on mine. If you talk, make I talk, free on mine.
What?
Free on mine. Yeah, Trey, I drill, free on mine.
Yep, boss.
Free on mine. Yaro, make it chip, free on mine.
Ayo.
Free on mine. If you play, we dey play, oh. Nothing personal. Period.
Yep. We're still on it. Free your mind show. The reason why I had to pause is because a lot of people were listening, thinking I was coming to attack them. No, I won't attack you. Attack will attack you. Period. Yes.
Hey, bro.
Lele, tasty food.
Bless you, Pastor.
Bless you, my son.
Lele, tasty food. Happy family. Lele,
Neighbor.
Ifo, it be so.
Lele, tasty food. Happy family.
Ewi. My body is come after this is something.
Find out why people are going a whole 9 yards just to eat Lele rice. Lele, tasty food, happy family.
Tasty food and a happy family.
This advert is FDA approved.
Quickly. Efia reminds the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, of his weaker fundamentals. Of all the things you remind the Vice President of, weaker fundamentals. My sister, there's unemployment. There is infant mortality. Weaker. It's what you choose. So you want it to be strong. If you're not, we catch you. We catch you. As indicated by Efia, the above assertion was valid when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was in opposition, and today he's been in the helm of affairs for 5 years. She reminded him in a tweet on Tuesday, November 2, that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was true then, and it's true now. Vice President, $1 is now 6 cedis. Who is being exposed now? She is asking the Vice President, who is being exposed now? Now, for me, I feel very sad for His Excellency because he can't escape this trap, trust me. He is being exposed by someone who exposes her body. You see, he is being exposed by someone who exposes her body. This is a very serious exposure to be exposed. I feel sad for His Excellency because what? He's being exposed by somebody who exposes her body. And this is a very serious exposure to be exposed for exposure. Which means more. So in Efia sense, when it comes to economics, our president is exposed as the way she looks with a G-string and a brazier. So in her terms, when it comes to economics, our vice president is wearing Pioto.
Oh!
He has been exposed. Because she a Pioto that Lele. Because she exposes herself, so she knows things about exposure. And now she's saying that the vice president has been exposed. And just the way she has exposed herself. So as you see Efia in the background, in fact, put it on the screen. You see the way she looks with all the exposure. That is how our vice president is looking in economics. Pioto Dacho, Pioto Bonanza. You can see right there on your screen. It's so clear, according to her. Now, I think by that hypothesis, Honorable Howard Kumsin shot a gun in public. Therefore, by Efia or those hypothesis, Howard Kumsin can fight and robbery in Ghana. All the insecurity situations, she can help. No, because it takes exposure to fight exposure or to catch exposure. So it takes shooting gun to shoot somebody who shoots a gun. But of course. By that analysis, Kwakese can also fight narcotics. And DKB can head an association of headmasters. Oh yeah. Thank you. I think the government isn't handling the city's performance the right way. Every day the city is not performing well. Every day, city is not performing well. And still, the government can't improve the performance. Meanwhile, the solution is so common in Ghana. You see, our city, as the government says all the time, is not performing well. Meanwhile, the solution to the city not performing well, or the solution to not performing well, is so common in Ghana. Now listen to this. When performance of Ghanaian men reduces, what do? They get bitters to fix the problem.
Join that.
So our currency just needs bitters to perform well. Simple as that. Simple. There's so many bitters around. Shall I push you? Cargo, num cargo. In fact, have a look. In fact, have a look.
Michabiana maniaje, Michabi into maniaje rough. Minumbe mama humeka, Menya humeka ntima ye fine. I don't go for me go, Fade, Ade fan. I don't go for me go, Fade, Ade fan. Famikona maniaje rough, Fade, Ade fan. Yedi abani nubino na ye, Michabiana ye fine. Manibaji I don't go every day no ne manum. I don't go for me go.
Watch his response video on the fundamental issue. But firstly, he told us clearly, if your fundamentals are weak, the cedi will expose you, which means the exchange rate will expose you. That means that the cedi will go high against the dollar. That, in actual fact, is that the cedi is performing low. This simple thing he said. He came to power, and the cedi is rising against the dollar. So we thought he would say, okay, it's true, my fundamentals are weak. This is what he said.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that I stated in 2014 that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was true then, and it is true now. It is 100% correct. So if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But it is warped logic to jump from that to a conclusion that if there is depreciation in your currency, then the fundamentals must be weak. Do you understand the logic? It is very warped logic. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak. That defies logic.
That is so confusing. Do you understand it? Because I don't. And it's not. It's a WAP comment, and this thing will enter the fundamentals. That does not mean that. Oh. In fact, after that statement, I remember one person was interviewed on the street. What do you think about our vice president's response to the fundamental? Oh, that thing that he explained there, if I'm thinking it, my head is paying me. I say, hey. So the man said, no, it's okay. You should carry fundamentals and go. Please. I don't want to think about what he said. That he said something, enter fundamentals, come, is make the vice president, it's okay. And like I'm also saying here, vice president, it's okay. You have won the fundamental fight. You've won it because, hey, no. You see, the way the vice president handled it, that's like dealing with a Ghanaian mechanic. He will tell you, if a mechanic doesn't fix your sump well, your oil will leak. I repeat, if a mechanic doesn't fix your sump well, your oil will leak. So you give your car to this mechanic saying that to fix your sump. And afterwards, your sump starts leaking, only for you to go and complain to him. You told me that a good mechanic, when he doesn't fix your sump, your oil will leak. I told you to fix my sump. So how come my oil is leaking? You didn't fix it well. Then he tells you your sump, that you see, the fact that your oil is leaking does not mean your sump was not fixed well. It could mean that the oil is leaking from the carburetor, entering the incinerator, moving to the motivator, and bringing it down to the prohibitator. Then yourself, you realize you need to find numerator and denominator. Sure. Don't go there. So that's the thing. They say if you can't beat them, join them, or is it if you can't explain it, confuse them. This is very simple, and I like that strategy. A lot of JSS mathematics teachers use that. Now, if I'm saying A squared is equal to B squared, C squared plus D squared, you don't understand. How about triple squared of A? So we don't understand. That's what I'm telling you. Now listen to what I'm saying. It's a lie. Now remember, like I always say, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you enjoy it. Put our notifications on so when we post, you can see it. Like I always say, in fact, today I discovered it from our vice president. If you don't subscribe to the channel, you will not get to see the content. So now you're not seeing the content, you are saying to yourself, no, the fact that I'm not seeing the content does not mean I haven't subscribed. It means that it's a WAP comment where the refrigerator is going to the carburetor coming into the facilitator, into the germinator. Please, just subscribe, okay? Please, call me myself, I'm confused, okay? Please, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. This is Free Your Mind. Anything we have said here, if you are offended, if you are happy, it's all for one good purpose. Because here, it's nothing personal. It be play with a play. Period.
I beg, make you no vex. If you play with the play, oh. JB with the vibe. Snow beats, let's go. Yeah, boo boy, check. Free your mind.
Yeah.
Free your mind. If you talk, make I talk. Free your mind. Free your mind. Yeah, Trey, I drew. Free your mind. Free your mind. Yaru, make it check. Free your mind. Free your mind. If you play with the play, oh. Nothing personal. Period.